Hey guys, s7yler here, back with another Xiaomi video. In this video I'm going to unbox and compare the design with the normal Mi5 and also the bigger Mi5S Plus. If you want to see the full review instead, check part 2. I will place a link to that below in the description. So let's do this. So this is the cheapest Mi5S version with 3GB RAM and 64GB storage. It comes out of the box with MIUI 8, no Chinese bloatware, the Play Store and Multilanguage. Notice that this model doesn't have 3D touch, only the more expensive 128GB version has that feature. The phone is powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 821. It features a 5.15-inch Full HD IPS display and has a built-in 3200 mAh battery. So as you can see, I went for the white version with a silver metal backside, as the black/grey is currently still not available. In the bottom we have an ultrasonic fingerprint scanner, while in the top we find a multicolored notification LED and a 4MP front camera. So let me take it out and put it aside for now. And let's check the rest of the content. First, a small quick start guide in Chinese and an overview of the phone. And as you can see, it uses dual nano SIM. And then we just have one small box in the center. On one side we find a pin for the SIM tray. And let's check out what's inside. First we have the wall charger. This one is with a Chinese connector, so you may need a power adapter, and the charger supports Quick Charge 3.0, so it can deliver lightning fast charging. In practice you can charge about 55% in 30 minutes or 92% in 1 hour. And on the other side we find a USB Type-C charging/data cable. There's not much to say about it, just that the connector is reversible, so you don't need to think about up or down when you plug it into the phone. So now let's have a closer look at the phone design. The home button is fixed and not a clicky button, so to use it you just touch it. In the bottom we find holes for the microphone and speaker and the USB Type-C in the center. The backside is all made in metal. There are just some few small stripes in plastic for the antenna. The 12MP rear camera is with aperture 2.0 and to the left there's a dual tone LED flash. The power and volume buttons are also in metal. They are solid and nice to use, but a little bit sharp on the edge. So let me remove all the stickers from the backside. So the only left is the shiny Mi logo. The matte metal backside gives a very comfortable grip. And let me also now remove the front plastic protection. The 5.15-inch display is an IPS LCD with Full HD. The front glass is 2.5D and slightly curved in the edge. Overall a very beautiful phone with a very high build quality. And let me do a 360-degree turn so you can see it from all angles. One downside is that the rear camera doesn't have any optical image stabilization, only electronic software stabilization. But the build quality and finish is super nice. And the materials used are very premium. I like the size of the phone very good. It fits perfect in the hand and the side buttons are easy to use. Now let's compare the Mi5S with the normal Mi5. They are both about the same size, but the Mi5 has a glass backside with Gorilla Glass, while the Mi5S has a unibody metal design. On the front the Mi5S has a slightly rounder and bigger fingerprint scanner, and the Mi5S is overall a little bit more bold in the hand, and it is also a little bit thicker, even though it's not much. Notice that only the normal Mi5 has an IR blaster in the top, while the Mi5S only supports remote control over Wi-Fi. The placement of the camera and the dual tone LED flash is also not exactly the same, while the rest is very similar. And here you now see the Mi5s compared to the 5.7 inch bigger Mi5S Plus in gold. The Plus version has a brushed look, dual camera and a rear fingerprint scanner. The placement of the side buttons are about the same, but the height is very different. In the top you also see that only the Plus version has a sensor for the IR blaster. The thickness is about the same, and also the design in the bottom is very similar on these two. When we take a look at the front, the Mi5S Plus is of course much bigger, as it uses a 5.7 inch display versus the 5.15 inch on the Mi5S. The rest of the phone looks almost identical, only the size and the location of the fingerprint scanner is different. Okay guys, so that's the end of this video. If you want to see the full review, please check part 2. I will place a link to that below in the description. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.